What's going on, world? Back again with yet another video. Today I'm gonna talk about hygiene. Yes, I know it should be something that's, how can I say it, everybody should be on point about, but not everybody has it. So one of the main reasons why you got to be on point with your hygiene is nobody likes to be around nobody that stinks. If you smell like ass, if you smell like shit, who the hell wants to be around somebody like that? So one, make sure you wash your ass every day. Can't be walking around stinking. Two, make sure you brush your teeth. I mean, shit, what chick wanna look at a man, his teeth is all yellow, stained up? That shit's not cool, that shit's not sexy. For nobody. Knock that shit off. Three, always make sure you got some smell good. Can't be walking around musty. Especially if you can't wonder why chicks aren't looking at you, chicks aren't checking you out. Sometimes it's not just them, could be you too. So sometimes you gotta step back, look in the mirror, see how you present yourself. You know, if you stinking, nasty, what person wants to be around you like that? Especially if the chick is taking care of herself, looking all fly, sexy. And then she's gonna want to be with a guy that does the same thing. So do your part as well too. And especially for the ones that think it's gay or that they think it's super feminine, if you take care of yourself, it's not. There's nothing wrong with washing your face every morning. There's nothing wrong with getting your skin routine down. There's nothing wrong with applying lotion when you need to. There's nothing wrong with, if you a hairy ass dude, trim that shit up. I mean, who wants to see that shit? If you got hamburger meat popping out the back of your shirt, the front of your shirt, who want to see all that shit? Trim that shit up. Nobody's saying you gotta walk around like a bald eagle or anything, but at least, you know, trim it. If y'all two go out on a date, you always want to make sure you're smelling clean, looking fresh. You never know, you might bring it back home and then you two can hit it off. So you always want to make sure your stuff is on point. Things can happen later on that night, because I bet you money she's gonna be all nice, smooth, shaved, ready for that action work. So you want to make sure you do the same thing too. Hey, now when it's clean and nice, I guarantee you a dude that's more in tune with his maintenance, she's going to be willing to do more and put out more for you than she would for another dude that ain't got his shit together. At the end of the day, fellas, when your hygiene is on point, you're hella more confident. Your head is up, your chest is out. Nothing can stop your day. Because once you put on that cologne, it's like the final touch to your whole outfit. So no matter what happens during that day, at least you know you're smelling good. What man don't want to smell good? For those that have hair, you know, get your shit trimmed up every week, every 2 weeks. For those that got beards, keep it trimmed up. Keep the little flyaway hairs on point. Because believe me, women are checking that shit out. They looking at you from head to toe. Just like how we look at them, head to toe, they doing the same thing. So always keep your appearance on point. There's no excuse for a grown ass man to be walking around looking like shit all day. No excuses. And then some of them be having girlfriends and wives too. It's not acceptable. And when dudes come around asking who you smelling good for, or what you doing, or why you wearing this, toss all that nonsense to the side. Cause you're smelling good for yourself in the first place. Always do that for yourself before you do it for somebody else. Cause it makes them uncomfortable when you being on your shit. But that's good though, because that means they gotta elevate themselves. Not everybody's gonna like that, but that's okay. Blow all that stuff to the side. Another helpful tip is keeping the pube hair, the armpit hair at a low. Because we all know the more hair you have in your body, the more you sweat. So if you walking around smelling like straight doo-doo butter and ass cheeks, nobody want to be around that. So hey, it's not gay, it's not feminine. You know, just trim that up. If you don't like the fully bald eagle look, keep that shit trimmed to a minimum. Easy. Then you'll realize how much of a stinkier person you'll be. Hell, if you gotta add Gold Bond to your nuts, do so. If you gotta add baby powder to your nuts, do so. Do what you have to do to better yourself and to make sure you're not stinking. There should be no excuse for any grown man to walk around stinking. There's plenty of YouTube videos, plenty of Google websites. There's always room for improvement. Don't be scared to go get you body oils, whether you gotta go to the local People's Beauty Supply, get the scented lotions, whatever it takes. You don't even have to have cologne every time. The body oils is where it's at. Fellas, women, sense of smell is 10 times more stronger than ours. So they're gonna know if you stinking. They're gonna know if you smelling good. Big shout out to Steffes Cole and AMS. Y'all wanna get y'all shit right, let them two dudes up. They know what they talking about. But until then, I see y'all in the next video.